George Marsh, give us your reaction to having signed for AFC Wimbledon.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's a new chapter for me after leaving Tottenham, being there for so long. But I'm really looking forward to joining. Having seen the new stadium and everything, I'm really excited to get going.
Leaving a big club like Tottenham Hotspur, there must have been other clubs that were interested. What attracted you to come to here?
Yeah, there was some interest. A few weeks ago, my agent, Lee Marsh, who's been brilliant throughout, come and had a meeting with the gaffer, and he's told us what the plans were for the club moving forwards, what the plans were for the team. And after we heard that, he kind of set us a presentation. It was a bit of a no-brainer for me.
And of course, you know, being in the Premier League with Tottenham and so on, and so many clubs around London, how much awareness did you have of AFC Wimbledon before you came here?
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of research in that. I played at the old stadium against Wimbledon a few times. So having looked into it, seeing the amazing new stadium that's coming here, and the plans that they've got going forward, like I said, that was a massive draw for me to come here.
Does that excite you as well? I mean, it's a young squad, plenty of competition, all around the same age as well, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I think that will only benefit us as a team, especially like I said, it's healthy competition at the end of the day, and we all want the same thing. We all want to move up the table and see where it takes us.
As you said, I mean, you're at Tottenham Hotspur from a very young age. You made your debut for them as well. What memories do you have of that?
Yeah, amazing. Like I said, I was there from about 9-10 years of age. So to eventually make my debut for the club that I was at nearly half of my life, it was a dream come true, really.
And you've worked with some great coaches, some great managers as well there as well. What really made an impression upon you at your time?
I think mainly when I played, it was under Pochettino at Tottenham. He was really good with me, to be fair. It was good for me at a young age to see what the standards were of his and the boys that I was with at the time, how high the standard has to be to reach that level. So it was a really good experience for me.
I think you even got to go on tour with them as well, didn't you? Got to play against some of the European giants. What was that like?
Yeah, it was amazing. I went on, I think it was 2 or 3 tours. I played against some big teams, which obviously at a young age was a great experience for me, playing like AC Milan, Bayern Munich. But for me now, it's time to just kick on here.
And you played against us, as we said, for Tottenham Hotspur and Leyton Orient as well, of course, in the trophy. What memories do you have of coming up against Wimbledon sides?
Yeah, we had at the old stadium, we come up against Wales at Orient. It was a good game, to be fair. I think you beat us, but it was 2 years ago, I think. But like I said, it was a great experience for me to come up against a team that's in League One. So I know what the standards have got to be to get there.
And of course, you had the loan spell at Leyton Orient, your real sort of first taste of men's football. How did you find that? Must have been a good experience, yeah? Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. As my first loan, to think that I'd get, I think it was nearly 30 appearances by the end. It was a really good experience for me as a first loan. I played in a couple of positions, but I think going forward that helped me mature my game, and yeah, definitely helped me going forward.
You said there's versatility there, but what would you say are your real strengths as a player?
For me personally, I'm a centre defensive midfielder. I like getting on the ball, making the game tick, and I'd like to think I'm really competitive, so tough tackling midfielder.
We're here in this fantastic stadium here today, Plough Lane, that the fans have helped to fund and get us into here, back to Plough Lane. What have you made of the story of that?
Amazing. That was part of the thinking behind me coming here, because the story is unbelievable how the fans got together to kind of save the club. And after speaking to the gaffer, he was explaining more and more to me. And as being a family man myself, it's kind of a family, not a family-run club, but a quite tight-knit club. So that made me want to come here even more.
We've managed to stay in League One for a few years now, but I think the head coach really wants to take us forward. What are your ambitions with AFC Wimbledon?
Yeah, definitely. I think, obviously, take each game as it comes. But for me, I feel like I'm a winner. We need to push up the table more and more and see where it takes us. Like I said, the competition team's good, so it's healthy competition. Hopefully, it makes everyone better and push up the table. School days weren't great, but if I had to say something, it would be something to do with sport, maybe a PE teacher of some sort. But buy my family all houses, maybe get myself a nice car. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Nice holidays, but obviously when I'm not playing football. COVID. I think obviously like being indoors, obviously you have your garden all the time, but I think like where you're indoors all the time, it's hard to get motivated to try and like keep staying fit, obviously as a footballer. So I think that was the hardest bit, really, staying motivated. Aston Martin. To be fair, I don't play video games much, to be fair, but if I do, it's usually Call of Duty. I watch quite a bit of Netflix, so it's probably Prison Break, I'd say. Yeah, there's this one on Netflix called National Security with Martin Lawrence. Favourite band's probably Maroon 5. That is a tough one, to be fair. Growing up, I used to like, even though I don't play like him, Ronaldo is probably one of my like heroes growing up. But I think like in terms of my position, maybe like Skulls or something like that. I was watching quite a bit as a younger. Probably Cristiano Ronaldo, really. Like he was kind of like at Man United when I was growing up, and I just loved Ronaldo when I was younger. So it's probably Ronaldo. It's simple. People just call me Marshy, really. Man United. Simple one, yeah. Favourite food is probably spaghetti bolognese with loads of cheese and garlic bread. When I was younger, I went to Dominican Republic in the Caribbean. That's probably one of my favourite holidays I've been on. So probably there, I'd say. I play a little bit of golf, to be fair, in my off time if I get a chance. But to be honest with you, I love football, so I'm usually watching football of some sort on the telly. Probably sport, PE. So I was brought up in a village called Hawkhurst, which is in Kent. It's not far from Hastings, and I was born in Pembury Hospital. Centre midfielder. 22.
And a nice easy one, who's going to win the Euros?
England's coming home.